Hi, welcome. We are having a good time in the garage today.
Sure are.
And look, we have a special guest.
Hey.
We have Brandon from Danny's Customs. He has graciously donated some of his time to come out here and hang out and work on the Corvette. He has also offered to paint the car for a small fee. Probably
just a little fee.
Just a little fee. So he does custom work. I'll link his stuff in the description below. You need to check this stuff out. Incredible work. He's in the paint business now, and he's lending me some knowledge and whatnot. So as you can see behind him, you'll see a bunch of stuff that we've already made, or mostly him, but yeah, we made it together.
It's a team effort.
Yeah, team effort. In the videos, it shows like I'm helping, but I really didn't help all that much. So we'll show you how we got to here, and it is going to be amazing, incredible. So thank you so much for your time.
Of course.
And we'll show you how we got there. Let's go. That was it. That's good.
Simple intro.
That's it. And be like, and that's it. We finished. Look at it.
Yeah, we started and we finished it. It's in a matter of seconds. Milliseconds. Got it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like all a little, not the smoothest thing, but it's what layers are for, and body work.
Do you have enough tape?
I think it might be fine for now, yeah.
Okay. Hey man, we're building something from scratch. I think we're doing pretty good.
Pretty much, that's, when you're doing something I've never built a like wide body from scratch.
Really?
Never. So a lot of it is just putting stuff I've done in the past, thinking, okay, if I did it similar that way here, it might just come out the same, and you just give it a shot. So.
I know, give it a shot.
Half of the custom world is just trying things and seeing if it works. There's tons of ways of doing what we're doing now. You could block it off with cardboard and then spray the whole thing with foam, right? Or you could do it this way and get pretty much what your shape is and then just build 3, 4, 5, 6 layers of fiberglass and sand it smooth and do a little body work here and there. Try to make it as straight as possible and you got a part. But then foam is like also, I find like, yeah, it could be a little more friendly, but a little sketchy too. Yeah, see how that kind of curves there? Mm-hmm. That's gonna look nice actually. Yeah, that's gonna be cool with how that curves out. Because these all pretty much stay the same from here to here, right? And as long as we can just measure from this point to this point, make sure that's the same. Like, it's not that difficult. Got the body line spots here, right there. Yeah, so we got it, so that's good. I really like this. The way that gets thin and then goes thick there, that's gonna look gnarly.
It was very hard to do with one sheet.
I bet.
I was
I was like, man, how the heck are you trying to do that with one sheet?
yeah, it was a mistake. But that's fine. We learned. Oh man, looks amazing. We interrupt this amazing project to show you some new artwork that's been put up in the shop. As you can see on the right hand side, we've got a Chevrolet Corvette sign in the shape of a bottle cap. This comes from Mark down in Trenton. Thank you so much, Mark. I appreciate it. Him and Colleen are the best. They are Nate's parents, and they are a huge fan of the channel. So a big shout to Mark. Thank you so much. Now over to this. Look at that. This comes from Emily, a die cut or a laser cut rendition of the Corvette. It didn't have sequential lights when she bought it, so we swapped them out. And look at that, it's amazing. Fits really nice over the door. We're gonna fill in some more stuff around here. I turned the lights off so you could see this a little better. But it goes to the music. You'll probably see that glowing around. I need to add some more power and do a bunch of stuff here, but anyways, back to the project. We're now on day 2, and look who came back. Slithered back. We're gonna keep working. Maybe we'll get Brandon to explain what's happening here because he took it all apart.
I took it apart.
He took it all apart again.
Yeah.
We're back to square one. Be good.
I'm quitting. Today's my last day.
What?
Okay.
Be a good thumbnail.
See ya.
Like,
Good luck.
thanks. So you want to tell me why you took this tape off?
So when we put the tape on the first time, it looked great, but here was, I could see from the pictures, which I couldn't see originally, was there was a wave that this was high in this part here and it was low here. So I guess when we put the tape on, the foam just kind of compressed a bit and didn't notice it right off the bat until the next day. So I just took it all off, I reinforced this area, got this line straight, just have to shave this down a bit to get that radius that I want. And it looks good. And it was also a little flat up here that Jay was mentioning. So we fixed that and I'm pretty happy with how everything looks. So I also taking the tape off now allows me to measure each length here and copy it to the other side so we can get that exact opposite
Okay.
look.
Should we cut pieces that we measure and then bring them over?
Ideally, yeah.
Okay.
So we're going to start from the wheel well as we did on this side.
Yep.
And just work our way up and work the way back, work the way forward. Same process, just we're going to copy and paste our dimensions here and get it done.
Fantastic.
butts right up against to the side skirt, so it'll be nice and clean down here. Yeah, that works out.
Okay, we are now making some progress. Sorry to interrupt your work. He's a very hard worker, by the way. Okay, take two. So, as you can see, through most of it, look at that. Wow, looks so good. The passenger side is complete. We are ready to put some tape on it. Right now, Brandon is working on the back corner. We're going to start that while he was finishing up this side, because it's better for one person to do both sides after one is built, as I didn't want to get in his way, so I built a side skirt. Now, that side skirt is what we're going to reference when building this rear fender. So we'll have a chat with Brandon. We'll see what he thinks about it. So what is the plan over here?
So, the plan over here is that we're starting to mock up and finish our quarters. It's the same process as what the fronts are. It's just a lot bigger piece. We're going from a small straight piece to a very long straight piece. So making sure all of our framing is as straight as possible with a lot of support. It is very important when we come down to laying our fiberglass. So, excuse me. It's gonna be. It's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's going pretty well. Right now, like I said, we're starting to frame out real wheel wells, and it's literally the exact same process as the fronts, just a lot bigger panel. So,
Excellent.
all we can do is just keep going.
Would you do this again?
I think I would. I know a lot of people, like you probably see online, they do big sheets of cardboard, they fill it with foam, or they use metal, but we don't have any room to do metal because this is a fiberglass car, so we can't build a wider frame and layer tape on. So this is my next best bet, is to get our main frame beforehand with foam, and then put our tape on top, build some layers to make sure there's a decent structure, and then do our fiberglass on top. Same process, just this is a little bit different step to get the same thing as what a wire frame would be. Just a little bit more delicate, not a big deal. Take your time.
Fantastic. Thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I really like the way that this is actually built, because after building it, it doesn't feel all that complicated. I mean, getting the line straight is one thing,
Yeah.
but like how to actually build it, it's pretty easy. I mean, as far as
Pretty straightforward.
like the materials, you only need foam, an X-Acto knife, and a hot glue gun. I mean, we're using a laser here, but I mean, it's not really showing the car as straight. You can see the line at the front is there, and then it tapers down as it goes to the back, but we're using it anyway because we like straight lines.
I personally have never seen anybody do it the way we're doing it. This just came out the top of my head, and like, why don't we try it this way?
Yeah,
And just work it out. We'll see how fiberglass likes to adhere over the full sheets. I don't think it's really going to be an issue. Just going to make sure it's sealed off, that our foam doesn't disintegrate.
Mhm.
Like that could probably happen. But it's a risk I'm willing to take and give it a shot, and I'm not too worried about it. So it's going to be.
absolutely. I think this is going to break the internet.
I hope so.
We hope so.
Work better.
Help us break the internet. I mean, not so it doesn't work, but mostly because we want this to be seen everywhere. We want people to do this too.
A new idea of building a wide body from scratch.
Absolutely. And if you don't want to do it, this guy right here will do it for you.
For not a cheap price.
No. No. Not cheap. This is costing me a fortune. That's why I only have half the lights on in here. No, he's not that expensive. But you pay for what you get, and we're getting the best. Look at this. Okay, back to work. My goodness, it's so thick. So thick. And that underglow, perfect. Are you happy with the end result?
I am very happy.
Yeah?
I got a smile on my face this time.
Fantastic.
It's been a long process to, like, my brain to figure all this out.
Yep.
It's so, yeah, we've got all three corners done. We got one left to go. I finished reinforcing and fixing the small issues I noticed last time with this one here.
Yep.
The other side we have filled out and framed out this morning by measuring this side, copying on this side. Nothing is going to be 110% perfect. We try for perfection always, well, at least my work. But when you're copying one frame to another frame from scratch, all you can do is measure each piece. I measured every single piece that went into there to make sure it's as close as I can. And from looking at it, I'm super happy with how it looks without copying a piece and duplicating it with another mold and whatever. And the rears, as I was doing that front one, Jay made the side skirts. He wanted to get that done. And so as I was doing that, he was building this, and it worked out perfectly because I could make this quarter panel without this being done. Since it comes down and it meets up to this body line of the side skirt, I had to wait. So he finished that perfect timing, and I was able to get the rear done of the quarter panel and work my way forward. Super happy with how it came out. For me, it looks exactly like the rendering, and it's looking just amazing. I can't wait till we put tape on it, start putting the fiberglass on. It's gonna look great. It's gonna look thick from the back. Nice and thick.
Nice and thick.
Yeah, I'm super happy with how it's looking.
I can't, yeah. It's
moved
finally,
pretty quickly since we started. And
Absolutely.
It's only my second day.
Only 2 days, yeah.
Well, a day and a half if you think about it.
Yeah, day and a half. And we also pulled the tape off. We put all tape on it, and then we ripped it off, but we had to. Definitely made some good changes.
Yeah, thinking further, I was like, I have to take this off to see all the skeleton underneath. I was thinking it was going to be fine to start. Just look at it and do it with the tape on, but I told myself, no, I have to take that off to see exactly what I did to make sure it's as perfect as I can, and I'm very happy that I did so. And I'm going to just do the same thing for the rear.
Absolutely. The garage now needs to be bigger because I can't walk all around it with the camera.
Yeah, she's getting big.
She's getting big. Oh man, this thing is going to be ridiculous. But yeah, the front match perfect. Amazing. So our tape method, we have a plethora of tape over there. I've set up a little station here. We're going to do this probably in the next video. Put some fiberglass on some tape, different tapes, on the foam, and see which one releases better, if that is, I guess, what we're looking for. So
The only reason we're doing this is not that we're not positive that it won't work. It's just making sure that before we go and do it on the car, that it's not going to fall apart. Like I said, a lot of people do this with wire frames, or they spray the whole thing with spray foam and then they fill that with filler and a whole nother process. That's a very messy job, I find. So we're just doing this to ensure that if you're going to put painter's tape on top of your foam board or insulation board, that when you put your resin, it's not going to suck through the tape and into the foam and then melt the foam.
because it will melt the foam if you do not put something in
Yeah,
between.
most likely it will. Just the hot glue gets hot enough that it'll melt it. So,
Absolutely, yeah.
but because resin has an exothermic reaction, it does warm up, but because it's such a big surface area, I'm not too concerned of it releasing that much heat that it's going to affect anything. So once we get the layers of tape on there, we'll find out which one releases the best, but also kind of adheres in a way, and then we can peel off the tape underneath. Most people that put their resin on top of tape, which is painter's tape, sticks there forever.
Oh, it becomes part of the
Just like B's for
part.
Builds,
That's right.
Mustang that they did.
Yeah.
It's not a bad thing, but I don't like the fact that there's tape stuck there forever. So I want to avoid that and see if we can make one mold of fiberglass and make it look nice.
Absolutely. What do you guys think? Let me know what you think in the comments below. What you think of this car. Look at this thing. Oh, it's tying all of it together. These gigantic Hot Wheels tires.
It's very Hot Wheels-esque.
Yeah.
Very.
Maybe they'll make a Hot Wheels of it. Doubt it, but you never know. And it just ties it all together. Like that side looks a little more normal than it did with just giant wheels sticking out of it.
Yep.
Because anybody has seen it's like, what? And now it makes sense, you see. Also, let me know in the comments below if you think it should be sans wing or big wing. I know in the rendering there's a nice wing. I'm kind of digging it the way it is. That was the biggest thing in my RX-7, and I added a wing to it, a duckbill thing. I should have just left it without it. It looked nice, but it looks better. It's just so...
This is pretty clean.
Yeah. But I never had a car with a wing either.
Yeah.
So, you know, gotta get your wing on. You know, we could do some active aero for when it gets over 60.
Make a swan neck.
Swan neck?
Swan neck wing.
Out of the back where the...
Oh. Comes up this way, around, and then down, and it hangs. The wing hangs underneath.
Why?
I mean, that's an idea. Just saying.
It's
Ryan's
an
gonna do
idea.
that for his Miata.
Who?
My brother.
Your brother's doing that for his
He's
Miata?
doing like a full aero kit on it now.
With a gooseneck.
Yeah, swan neck, yeah.
A swan neck, sorry.
I don't know if it'll look good on this.
Fitting name
hard
for
to
a
tell.
Miata, I guess. Swan neck.
Yeah. Miata things, you don't know until you have one.
Yeah, I'm thinking like Pikes Peak, you know?
Yeah.
Big ass wing, something coming out of the license plate. Or just regular wing. The wing's nice, but this actually, now that I see it, I don't know. I can't decide. Man, what a day. Thank you for your help.
Yeah, of course.
Man, this has been, it's been incredible.
It's moving pretty quick.
Day and a half, we're already there. We're almost there. I mean, we still got some work to do, but
Oh, plenty of work to
man.
do. But framing it
It's
out,
good.
like I said, it's the longest part. So.
We've also trying to brainstorm about air inlets for the front. We're trying to think of something that maybe looks nice. If you have some ideas, we're always up to suggestions. We haven't come up with a plan yet, but we'll see. That's further down. There's many more things to do, but it looks so good. It's finally feeling like it's a real car, you know, it's a real thing. I honestly was starting to lose hope for a while. I was like, this car's never gonna get finished.
Sometimes you get that kick, you know.
Absolutely. Some guy just shows up and is like, hey man, you got any glue? I said, yeah, come on in. I got foam too. And we made stuff. So yeah, stay tuned for the next one. We're gonna test some fiberglass, finish the back, tape some stuff, and maybe we'll start laying some fiberglass. Probably not, but we'll see. Maybe we'll get into it. We'll see. Gotta get the supplies, see what else we need, and we'll just keep going on from there. I'm gonna keep putting up some artwork in the shop, so keep an eye out for that. We'll do a giveaway at some point, and I was supposed to do one at 2,000 subscribers, but I moved and bought a house and a bunch of things, so I still have the prize that I made, and we'll definitely do that soon. We need Emily back out here to do some dad jokes. That's what we need, because
That's a thing?
the viewers really like that.
Oh,
Do you have some?
I don't.
Oh, but she has some good ones.
I'll try to get one for next time.
What is the most condescending bear?
Don't know.
A panda. See? And your reactions.
Holy.
That's it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. You will see. Just. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Amazing progress, as you can see. Let me know in the comments what you think, for sure. If you want to follow Brandon on his Instagram, Denny's_customs at Instagram. And we're going to get him set up with more social media stuff so you can follow him along. We got to get him a YouTube channel, a bunch of other stuff. Definitely check out his work. He'll be here more. And yeah, he is making this come true. So thanks again to him. And again, I'll leave the links in the description where you can find him and all of those kind of things. So thanks again. On the next video, we're going to get some more work done. So we'll see you on that one. Take care.